And I'd like to invite, there were 20 of us down there. Some stayed in California on vacation. Others had to come back and immediately go to work. But those of you, I think there's about 3 or 4, those of you who were on the Mexico team, if you could come forward right now and we'll talk a little bit about it. So Bill and Mike and Ray, and Sherry, great. We were, there were 3 teams that worked together, 3 teams of either 6 or 7 people, and we had a good time with each other, both building the house, but also just working together, enjoying each other and enjoying each other's company. So it's the tradition when we come back is to give people a chance to tell their stories about what they learned, what they enjoyed, what they discovered, what it meant to them, and so we'll just go down the line. You hold it close to your mouth. People can hear you.
Morning. My name's Ray. This was my 5th trip down to Mexico. I really didn't think I was going to go this year, but boy, once you've gone, it's hard to not want to go again, just for the excitement and the pleasure of building homes for people that really need it. The work sites this year were the best. George, too bad you didn't come with us this year. We actually broke a record this year. We got the houses done by Wednesday at noon, which usually takes us until the end of the day on Wednesday to get them done. So the work sites really help get everything done. But the families that we get to build these homes for are so appreciative that when we dedicate the houses on.
I'm afraid the battery is
going
talking
down.
loud while.
Okay, there it is again.
Rick will get a battery. Other mic or battery.
But the families, when we do the dedication on Thursday, there's usually not a dry eye in the house when we give them the key and the quilts that the church people here made. They are so appreciative, and it's just hard not to cry with them when they get the key. There was one in Bill's site. There was a little girl, I don't know, she was probably 3 or 4, and she got really close to one of the members there, and when we went back to dedicate, she just couldn't. She was hanging on his leg, she was hugging him, she just didn't want to see him go. So it was really touching. But then on Thursday night, or on every night at 9 o'clock, we did devotions, and we always, whoever did the devotions had a Bible verse.
Thank you.
Had a Bible verse, and we discussed how our day went according to the Bible verse. So it was very good. It was just a great time, and I'll definitely be going back again, and I hope some of you others will come with us. And I just also want to thank the congregation for all your prayers and support. It's not dangerous down there. We don't have no problem. In fact, some of the people in our group went over across the street and played soccer one night with the locals, and they had a great time. So thank you very much for supporting us.
Mike Reynolds.
Yeah, my name's Mike Reynolds, and it was my first trip down. And I remember last year I was sitting in the congregation. Thought, wow, that'd be a fun thing to do. You know, I can build houses. So, and I thought about talking to my wife Jennifer, and we decided to take our youngest son Andy, who went along with us. And it was, I think, he learned as much as I did. One of the things, Pastor Jake and I were sitting on the bench was Wednesday or Thursday, and he said, "Were there any surprises?" And at the time, you know, I thought, well, surprises are, I expected what it would take to build a shed, or house, sorry. They're 12 by 12, so. And I thought, you know, the town that we were in Tijuana, and it was kind of what I expected. So at that point, and I thought, there's really no surprises. And then Ray talked to us earlier that we dedicated those houses, and I was totally blown away by the emotions. And these people, they don't say what they don't have, they're still appreciative of what they do have. And I think that was really a neat thing to see down there. And, you know, if I have an opportunity to go again, I will. So, with Mike Ray. And I was lucky enough to have Ray on our team. He's a great carpenter and knows what he's doing and was very patient with us newbies. So, but anyway, I think it was a great experience and had a great time.
Thank you.
Sherry?
My name's Sherry, and this was my first trip as well. I thought I was going down there to build 3 houses, and I couldn't have been more wrong. What we actually did was built 3 homes for 3 well-deserved families that really appreciate it. So it gets to me how these people have so little, and yet they are so open and loving and accepted us wholeheartedly. It just goes to show that it doesn't take much to be happy, and it was comforting to see that. I was on the girls' team. There was 5 girls and 2 men. We nicknamed ourselves Cinco Chicas y Dos Hombres, but by the time we were done, we were Cinco Chicas, Dos Hombres, y plus más. Many more came and helped us, including Danielle, who's the lead down there, and the little girls in the neighborhood came and entertained us, spoke Spanish, and tried to teach us while we tried to teach them English. The one little girl wanted to learn English, and as much as we tried, she talked faster than me and didn't understand, but we definitely were communicating. But they entertained us and made us vida viva in el momento, no para el momento. We lived in the moment the entire time. Our team finished last by a few hours, but the entire time we were laughing, crying, yelling at each other, making up, and just having a good time. And I guess that was the big surprise for me, is that I did have so much fun. I made so many friends within our borders and beyond our borders. And so I just want to thank God for this opportunity to allow me to learn things that I can work on. I wanted to thank all my brothers and sisters that worked with me, entertained me, and put up with me in my difficult times. And I want to thank the congregation for supporting us and praying for us. And I especially pray that we'll be able to continue this mission. Para siempre.
Forever. Para siempre, forever.